Hello everyone. I felt I should go ahead and introduce everyone. The lovely kitty behind me, the game that is before us, and the lovely, lovely chat, which will be my victims very shortly. Welcome everybody! It is Tuesday evening, and you know what that means. We're here to play some games. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you're here on Tim's Twitch, and we're gonna play some lovely games this evening, starting with Guild of Dungeoneering. I thought it would be a good idea to come on back to this game. I have been missing this game, well, since last week, the last time we played it. Because we actually made some really, really good progress. And then we had to stop because time. And it sucks. But you know what? We're here to keep on exploring, ladies and gentlemen. And so let's go ahead and with no further bother, jump straight on in to the Hero Fricassee, where we have to capture the drunken sailor. Or we can go ahead and go to our new quest, Wildlife, where we must defend ourselves. I say let's give the new dungeon a chance, just to see what kind of foes we will be up against. And so who should be first up on the chopping block? Who shall it be? Let's look through the deck and see whom we have. I think I see a nice hearty Harwood in that chat. And so I think, Harwood, you are up, sir. Bruiser. Let's do this damn thing. Do you have any poor qualities about you? I'm curious. I want to know. I want to know. Kisty volunteers as tribute. We'll get you in next, Kisty. Should Harwood win, Harwood fails. I would say that I feel bad, but I don't, because not only do you guys come back, but you know what? It's just really funny every time. I'm sorry. I hate to admit that out loud, but it's just really goddamn funny every time one of you dies. And so we have up here a plague rat, which is super annoying, even for somebody who is like level 2 or 3. But I think that if we go ahead and lay down this corridor and put a blood-starved bat in the way, which is predictable, and so we should be able to kill it pretty easily. We hope. We should be able to put this here with a mysterious fountain of good. A mysterious fountain of good. And so this dungeon actually ends when we defeat 3 monsters of any kind. So, really, Harwood, all you have to do is just beat 3 dudes. And this is numero uno. It starts out with an unblockable lunge. Welcome back, cat. This cat, you guys, it is absolutely insane. You need to just tire yourself out with wanton antics, so that's why I'm not really doing anything about it right now. But let's see, if it's gonna attack me with unblockable, then we might as well just do regular damage back. We're gonna need to get those blocks up, son. Well, I guess we'll go back with some unblockable damage. The sad thing is, I mean, we're still winning here, but it's not gonna take much to tip the tide. Like this, right here. It is now even. He has Thrash, and we're gonna be able to block 2 of that damage. So it's going to be like we hit him for 1, but God, if he does it again, this is bad news bears, because suddenly we're both down to 1. And he's got unblockable damage. Son of a bitch! Why couldn't it have been Drain? Why couldn't it have been Drain? Seriously, why couldn't it have been fucking Drain? This is a bat. This is supposed to be fucking easy. God damn it. God. More blood for the blood god. God damn it.
A scream is heard to chill the bones, so lift the earth and lay the stone.
You remember that part where I said I don't feel bad for getting people killed? Yeah, now I regret that statement. Because that sucked. That sucked balls. So who's next up on the chopping block? I mean, dungeon floor. Kisty, in fact, volunteered to be next, and I think that's a good idea. Let's go ahead and see if we can get Kisty in here, maybe kill something before it kills us. Yeah, you know, Harwood, the mime would have been pretty damn good, but honestly, it would have been even better if we had gotten a first monster, something like the leggy spider, something that's frail, something fragile and weak that lies before us. So let's see, Kisty, what you are now able to do as our cat burglar. He's going to try and block 1 damage, which is fine, because we can go ahead and take catnip here. And hold on to that. And we're going to deal 4 physical damage of our own, thanks to that lovely little frail trait. So, fuck. Suddenly, this became a very shitty ball game. But the good news is, because we have this scratch, we attack first, which means we survive this encounter. By the whiskers of our furry fur. Holy shit. Holy shit. Kisty, you should thank your 9 lives for that one. And so, what will be your loot choice here, Kisty? We have the hand axe, which will give you bash and slice. The soldier's helmet to give you straight up another 1 health, which could be very, very useful. The sash, which will give you rekindle and shift, also very useful. And the paper crown, which will give you holy seal. Now, something interesting that I've noticed. You actually tend to build up stats over time. So you see how on this sash, it has growth 1 there? The way that I have seen the cards relate to each other, you don't actually get new cards based on, say, like the hand axe having bash and slice. Now, in this case, it's true because it's a level 1 weapon. But if it was, say, upgrading a certain weapon and you start to gain and lose cards, it's actually more because you're gaining and losing that growth and swift stat. Say growth 3 is actually rekindle that does 2 damage and reheals 3 hearts, you know? So it's actually an interesting, much more interesting stat balancing game than just, oh, this card gives you these in your deck, you know? So Kisty, what is your choice, my dear? There are some good choices here. Holy Seal would be very nice to block any damage that's coming our way, but it's only 1 blocking, so I mean, is it really worth it? Sash gives you some pretty good attacks here, but it kind of leaves you a little bit more vulnerable than we may like. Okay, you got it, dear. Hand axe it is. Do you have any traits? Covetous. Oh, right. Yes, just by being a burglar. Let's see here. So we have the plague rat that is in front of us. And, God, I want to see your stat. There we go. -1 if in a dead end. Unfortunately, it is not. Well, I mean, it is. It's just its own dead end and not an actual literal dead end. So we can go ahead and end the turn here and see where this spits us out at, because this is going to be 2 monsters down with 1 treasure from the monster and 1 treasure from that chest gained if we win. This could be pretty damn good. Kisty, hold on to your furry butt. It's going to come across with a nice little bite here. I think that let's go ahead and hold off and get some catnip under our belt. Yep, in comes the much bigger venomous bite. This is a good opportunity to lay down 3 damage of our own, keeping a nice and hearty lead. Spider bite coming in. Let's block 1 of those damages. Do 1 of our own. Excellent, excellent. And let's go ahead and finish this plague rat off with a nice little round of thrown cats. Isn't that right, kitty? Nobody likes cats thrown at them. You just scratch all up in their faces, especially if the rat's venomous. I mean, really, yeah, unfortunately, the cats are gonna die too, because they eat the rat. Like, that's just what cats do. And they're poison rats, so, you know, you do what you gotta do. But that's all part and parcel of the cat burglar's job, dear. And so, you have a nice little choice here of the ruffled shirt, which will give you swift, shift, and also the swift capability. The soldier's helmet, which as we found out, gives you the +1 stat. The spyglass, which gives you ranged, an extremely overpowered ability considering that, well, 98% of your damage is fucking physical. And then the paper crown. Yeah, Huntsman, we can totally do that, actually. That sounds like fun to me. I just hope that my internet connection will hold out. I see that we're still fucking dropping frames. Like, is it bad enough that it's impeding on you guys' ability to enjoy the stream? Like, is it that bad? If it's that bad, tell me, and we will do something about it. But as of right now, it seems to be doing it like once every 10 seconds or something. Are you sure, Kisty? Because that's spyglass, though. That's spyglass, though. Okay, good. Well, if you guys say that it's fine, then I'll believe you. Okay. And so we're moving on to the chest. Let's see. We can go ahead and lay down a corridor here, but honestly, we can finish off this quest right, well... If we finish it off right now, we won't get the loot from the chest, and honestly, we won't get the loot from just, you know, loot. So, let's go ahead and intern and start opening up more stuff. Like, we are so close to being able to afford our next upgrade. I actually don't want to end this until we have like 50 some odd gold, you know, because I think that's the amount we need. So let's see here. Kisty, what shall you take, my dear? We have the crossbow with shift and interrupt. We have, oh wait, so this is what I mean. We now have the capability to get Swift 2, which actually means you get these two attacks, Shift, which you get from Swift 1, and then Interrupt. It's interesting how those relate to each other. Growth 1 in this case is still just Rekindle because it's only Growth 1, but Daisy Chain also gives you the +1 heart from the cooking pot. Well, not from the cooking pot, the soldier's helmet. The cooking pot actually gives you Fire Blast and Slam, which is pretty good. And then the cultist hood, holy crap, gives you Fire Blast, Smite, and Holy Seal. Not too shabs. So what shall you take, my dear? Your choices are yours and yours alone. Good luck. I believe in you. I believe in your abilities to make smart decisions. Okay, you got it. Cultist hood it is. Oh, the snake is moving. Oh, that's right. The snake is a creature that moves randomly. So, I mean, we can totally kill it, you know. It's not a thing that is discouraging. Shit. It has one more heart than we do. I mean, we have no choice. We're going for the snake, and the snake is a hell of a lot better than either the scorpion or a fucking owlbear. I guess let's just do it. Let's just fucking do the thing. See what happens, guys. This is gonna be fun. Hey, Noble. Welcome. Glad you could join us. And also Milt. Excellent. People are showing up. Shit. It's starting out with a nice hearty 2. But because we have that ranged, any of our damage is actually going to be done first. So we can go ahead and use that. It was unblockable, so I didn't want to use the Holy Seal. But we can go ahead and use it right here. And heal back 1 heart. Shit. Now I realize you should have saved it. Oh well, whatever, doesn't matter. We can go ahead and use the slice here, which will now become quick. And we discarded one of our cards. Oh well, we can go ahead and block his restore. And hit with 2 fire damage of our own. Good choice on that cultist hood, by the way. We would not have had it if not for that. And it's got another 2 damage coming our way. But guess what, guys? Our throwing cats are extra quick this time. And so they kill that fucking snake before it had a chance. And we got 68 gold. Yes! Yes. I would call that mission accomplished, ladies and gentlemen. Good job, Kisty. And you gain a new scar. Pyromaniac. Which means you start with Fire 1. Good scar. Good scar. Let's return to our guild and count our new winnings and see what else we can get. Ooh, a new Dungeoneer has arrived. Let's see. Unfortunately, I feel like feel like Huntsman, or not Huntsman, Harwood got kind of a raw in there, but I'll have to come back around again. Let's see. I don't think that Milt actually has a character right now. Milt, if you stick around for a while, you might actually end up playing in the game, sir. Let's see. Who do we have up next? Oh, wow. I didn't realize that Dan... Oh, nope, Dan only has 2. For some reason, I'm used to Dan always being in the front spot. And Noble. Cool. Okay, excellent. So it looks like everybody is, everybody's in here. And let's see what we can expand out to. I mean, it's kind of only one choice, right? We kind of got to unlock the last set of rare items. Cool. So now we got a full tier 2 set of items inside of that dungeon, ladies and gentlemen. And a new trophy. The ogre's favorite rock. Ah, the sapphire of the lizard man. I remember running out of his lair. What fun adventures. What fun chat ventures. And let's go back exploring to see what else lies in store. At the bottom of all mixed up, we have defeating the chimera. Ooh, that sounds dangerous, you guys. That sounds extremely dangerous. So, let's send it in the mine. I'm thinking the mine. I'm thinking let's send it in the mine. You never know. Put that chimera in a box, dude. It might be the best thing for it. It's my chimera in a box. What? That was a terrible joke. Hi, cat. Good morning. The cat has decided to no longer sleep on my chair and has decided instead to sleep on my hand that is controlling the mouse. Great. 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 So, Noble, you are up, my friend, and we have to defeat the chimera, which is at the end here. The chimera has 9 health and also fury. Fuck. This is not, strictly speaking, good. Okay, that's another bad fountain, so we can go ahead and avoid that completely. I feel like there are many things that can come our way that are going to be very, very bad. And the first thing that we need to do is get a little bit more power underneath our belt. Oh, filthy fuck. Well, we can go ahead and block one of those damages at least. It still deals 2, but it takes 2. And so we continue to tango. We can go ahead. Cloning the next card isn't really going to help me out very much, unfortunately. But we can make him discard that lunge. So that this next attack... well, it's not actually going to be able to do much. We can make him discard that thrash. That's what I'm talking about. It's got a drain on it. Shit. Shitty shit shit. And it's, oh fuck, and it's 2 unblockable physical damage next turn. Yeah, fuck it. I mean, Noble, you're probably not gonna make it, unfortunately. But we can try. Dicks. Dicks! So many dicks! I'm sorry, Mime. We weren't quite strong enough to make it. Even with our new items, they did not come into play just yet. And we were defeated by a bat. God damn it! Fucking bat! I hate that bat! I hate that bat so much! It's like the bane of my existence. Oh, I see you want to go back into battle. I am a bat. I'm here to stop you. Yeah? Yeah, Noble, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. I'm really, really good at getting you guys killed. I don't know if you noticed that. I am really good at getting you guys killed. And let's see. Gosh, who should we take in this time? You know, Queen, I'm willing to give your abilities a shot here. You are my shapeshifter, and I need you to morph into a form that will be useful. By which I mean I'm hoping that I can actually serve you properly and make good choices, and we'll see. So... hopefully... I'm sorry, Noble. He did not quite live long enough to earn the title. I was gonna give it to him if he had become a little bit more battle-hardened, but, that, well, did not happen. So we'll go ahead and give Queen a nice and easy fight here in this leggy spider. So long as we start dealing physical damage straight away, this should be fun. 2 unblockable, 3 in response. She has wild, which means she starts with growth 1, which is this holy seal here. We can block that and heal one of our own. Excellent news. Shit, that's gonna hurt real bad. So let's regenerate back through that a little bit and see what she's got up next. Ooh. We can go ahead and block his magic, deal one of our own, and suddenly, this is looking a little bit more in our favor. Hi, Chamomile, welcome. And thanks to that frail trait, that spider is no more. Excellent. So, Queen, your first choice, my dear. We have the Eyeball Charm, which gives you 1 health and 2 magic damage in a Fire Blast type attack. The Fish Scale Cowl, which gives you which also gives you a heart and gives you Mind Strike. And then we have the Cup of Joe, which gives you that Fire Blast attack that the Eyeball does, but not the heart. So what shall you choose, my dear? It seems like either way you're going to be getting a heart. It just, what kind of attack do you want? Something that's straight up damage, or something that's damage and utility? The choices are yours and yours alone. Good luck. Oh, I just noticed that my phone is on 2%. That is not good. Fish Scale Cowl. Indeed, my dear, done and done. And so now we take the 1 heart and also the 1 gold, and the Chimera begins to move forward. This is a chase. All right, so we know exactly what to do here. We're gonna go ahead and put monsters in the way of it, and monsters in our way too. You're gonna be able to... No! 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 Why? No, why? Why? No, why? Why? Why did that do the thing? Why? Queen, why? No! Oh, this is bad, you guys. This is like really super duper bad. I didn't do anything, Queen. I didn't do anything. You just moved that way. It's not my fault. I mean, the good news is we have 8 hearts. Bad news is 1, 2. After this turn, we're gonna have to fight the Chimera. God damn it. Well, let's see what happens. Fuck! Just when things were starting to look up, too. Okay, it's gonna heal 1 damage, but we're gonna be able to deal 3 here, so that's not really gonna matter too much. Spider Bite comes in, we'll be able to block all of that shit. And we're gonna regenerate our way through this acid spit. God. Oh, this is not, oh, this is real bad. This is like super duper bad. Because here's the thing, this leggy spider is still able to hurt us pretty bad. And you know how we know we're ready for the Chimera? When we can beat something worse than a leggy spider without taking more than half damage. Block. And you know what? We're just gonna finish this match off. Love it. Okay. So, pick thy last loot, my dear. We have the pigeon nest, which will give you restore, which might be kind of nice. And then the wooden stool, which has repel and bash. Now, you already have bark skin, which gives you 3 blocking. So, I mean, another 3 blocking might not be bad, but we don't know what the Chimera is. The Chimera could actually use some magic stuff, too. I mean, it does have 3 heads, after all. So, we'll see. We shall see. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you went back and tried to kill a monster that wasn't meant for you. Okay. Wooden stool it is. And there's our gold. And here comes the Chimera. Fuck. The good news is we are actually even in health. Bad news is this Chimera is gonna hurt like a motherfucker. Especially once we get him down to half health. Okay, so let's go ahead and use Aspect of the Dragon here. And that'll deal 2 damage back. So we stay ahead. We'll go ahead and use Rekindle, which will give us a little bit of health back. And let's use Aspect of the Panther, our only attack that doesn't waste blocking abilities. Shit. And now comes the bad portion of the fight. Because we can't block that lunge. Like, he's just got so much unblockable damage. There's that spider bite. And we're going to be able to block all of that, which is good news. But we don't have any spikes, which is bad news. Go ahead and block most of this. Shit. Oh, and if only we had quickness. If only we had quickness. Damn. In the end, we ended up killing each other. God.
We always know
fuck.
They have no chance. Especially.
Son of a bitch. Okay, Queen. Your exploratory phase was really good. You gave us a lot of information, and your death was not in vain. I mean, you know, we'll try and make it not in vain in future runs. You know what? Weasel, I think you'll be our next mime, my friend. And let's go exploring again. That dungeon seems much more doable than the one that the sailor is in, so we may do that one after this. But let's go back in and see here what shall happen. God, I didn't miss it, Huntsman. It just would have been extending the fight unnecessarily. Or I say that. It would have not mattered because the next attack would have killed us anyway, and we would not have been able to do enough damage before that happened to kill him first. So yeah, death was kind of inevitable. Okay, so now we know. Stay away from the Chimera. That is not territory we want to venture into. This Plague Rat's actually a really bad one to take on first round, so let's just run. Let's just run away quickly. Hopefully we can give ourselves plenty of turns to be able to level up a little bit. Oh, fuck, it's another bloody rat. Okay, and let's go ahead and put rat here. And I mean, we got to start fighting. And that means we miss 1 coin, unfortunately, but you know what? Some sacrifices must be made. Oh, huh. I just automatically went in with Weasel. Cool. Yep, so Weasel. Let's do this fucking thing. I'm thinking we'll start off with an imaginary cannon here. Let's leverage the big damage first. put him in the ground before he puts us in the ground. We'll go ahead and use Stage Presence to make him discard one of these next 2 cards. I'm thinking Venomous Bite is definitely the way to go. And let's make him discard one of the next 2 cards too. Why the fuck not? Keep our nice one health advantage. No Venomous Bite for you yet. Sucker. It's still unblockable damage. Fuck. Okay. If successful, we'll clone the enemy's next card, which may be, yep, a nice little 2 damage dealing attack. Fuck. Ooh. Ooh. Well now, isn't this a nice little turn of events? We're gonna be able to use our fake bullhorns and kill that plague rat. That worked out a little bit better than I thought. Cool. So, Weasel, your first choice, my friend. We have the Eyeball Charm, which will give you 1 health, Fire Blast, which is a nice little 2 magic damage dealing attack. Not too shabby. The Twig, which gives you Bash, and then the Fork, which gives you Slice. So what shall you choose, my friend? I believe you shall choose very wisely, as is the way of the Weasel. Excuse me. I can't keep checking the time if my phone dies. So, yeah. Are you, I mean, yeah, this Eyeball Charm has 2 cards. That in and of itself, okay, nope. You know what? I'm done side seat gaming. The choices are yours, and yours alone. Good luck. I'm with you, Weasel. I am with you, Weasel. No, Kisty, it's fine. I just went and got my phone charger, so we should be all good. Thank you, though. I appreciate the offer. We can't really put anything in his way just yet. Will this fountain give us anything good? Yay. The Fountain of Knowledge. And we'll be able to kill another spider. And let's go ahead and lay out another track of dungeon, too, just to kind of extend the number of cards we can lay out next turn. Alright. So, if only this was blocking magic damage. It is not, unfortunately. But we can use the Stage Presence that we have to make him discard one of his next couple of cards. Aha! Fuck you and your Acid Spit. But that does mean this Venomous Bite's coming our way. And we're gonna use them. I probably should have used the physical damage. Oh well, it's fine. Let's go ahead and use Slice here. So that way, 1, 2, 3, he's down to 1 health. And, Dick Waffles. Dick Waffles. This. Let's be able to choose which card he has next. I'm thinking that Spider Bite is a no-no. He can go ahead and bring that shit out all day. Because guess what? This copycat's gonna kill him. Whoosh. Love it. Good job, Mime. You have killed another creature, and so the spoils are yours. We have the Wooden Stool, which gives you Repel, Bash, and unfortunately a Stupidity card. We have the Soldier's Helmet, which gives you straight up +1 health. Not too shabby. And then we have the Troll Femur, which will replace your Fork, but give you 3 attack cards. Rekindle, Bash, Slam, and a Stupidity card. It's unfortunate, but true. So what shall you do, my friend? The Wooden Stool gives you some pretty good physical damage repelling ability. Which, as we found out with the Chimera, could be pretty good, but honestly, now that we know the tactics, we can extend our fight against the Chimera long enough that we could fight something else. The Soldier's Helmet does give you good health, but good health at the cost of nothing really else to gain. The Troll Femur would replace your Fork, which seems like you don't really want to do, Weasel, so I would agree with your choice. The wooden stool seems like the good one. Let's do it. And so we gain the Fountain of Knowledge as well, which means that hero starting hand size increased by 2 next fight. That's a really good one to have here, especially as we're going to go ahead and stick this owlbear up in his way. And we're going to lay down this wonderful massive gem. And I'm thinking maybe, let's see, that's got 8. And that's got 8. And then it's, I'm going to take the creature that has stupidity. Because sometimes that stupidity comes in our favor, okay? Sometimes they have stupidity at exactly the right time for us, and it pays off so beautifully. Let's go ahead and block one of these acid spit damages and deal one of our own. Spider bite's coming in. Fuck. We can go ahead and block that, which uses our big blocking ability, unfortunately. We can go ahead and deal slice, because I'm going to keep a hold of my magic damage here until I find something that I can block. Shit. Well, let's just use Copycat and see what his next card will be. It might be something that'll help us win. Cool. So we can go ahead and block one of those. Store up a magic damage. Yeah. And lose this fucking fight. Fuck! He deals 2, we deal 1. Fuck! And there's all the imaginary cannon damage that we need, but unfortunately, we're gonna die before that happens. God damn it.
Scream is heard to chill the bones, so lift the earth and lay the stones. A martyr's grave to recompense.
I can't imagine the snake would have been a whole lot better, but we needed to do something to level up more, and fighting level 1 creatures was not enough, unfortunately. I'm sorry, Weasel. I'm sorry. R.I.P.Zel. My friend Weasel. Huh. And so we have another shapeshifter here. Who is it going to be? I'm thinking Chamomile can finally take control of a character. Chamomile, I don't know that you've actually gotten to play, so I think this should be really fun. And yes, Noble, when you try and update your drivers while you're watching a video, turns out things freak out a little bit. So let's go back exploring again. Let's do this once more into the breach. I feel like we might have some better luck if we pick somebody. You know, I find myself wishing for that quickness more and more often. Huntsman, I'm wondering if it might not be your turn to put in a professional's touch on this level. Let's see what happens when a ranger fights a chimera. Queen, if this fails, we are going with the bruiser. That is 100% happening because fuck this chimera. I'm not letting it win. We're going to put a bat in its way. We're going to lay down... let's roll the dice here. See what happens. Yes, it's a good fountain. If it was a bad fountain, we would have had to gone through it either way. It wouldn't have really mattered. But being a good fountain kind of helps. Yes, Huntsman, you must do this. And so we're going to start off with a nice little steelhead arrow that does 3 physical damage. Love it. The good news is, you're still going to take all the damage. You know, this is still not going to feel great. But we're able to deal a lot more damage much quicker with this character. So I'm hoping that that will actually be able to help us out here. Block. And so now we can actually go ahead and hit him with our pierce and kill that leggy spider before it would have killed us with that acid spit. That would have been really, 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 really bad. And, oh my god. You're totally right, Reigns. That is 100% a dick map. Oh man, I wonder if I can make it a creeper. But I think that the chimera would end up getting me before it. Anyway. So your first choice, my friend, is a shimmering cloak, which has Mind Strike and Flame Blast. Not too bad. The Pigeon's Nest, which will give you Rekindle. And then the Grenade, which will give you Fire Blast and Flame Lash. A quick magic damage spell to complement all of your quick physical damage. So what shall you choose, my friend? I will leave it up to you. It seems that the Shimmering Cloak is the one that is at level 2, which is your particular perk that you have here. Scrounger, 1 loot choice is of a higher level than normal. But you see, you can no longer just take coins instead of loot. You must now choose a loot every time. So what do you want, Huntsman? The grenade or the Shimmering Cloak? Or the Pigeon's Nest, but honestly, for me, it would be between the grenade or the Shimmering Cloak. Okay, absolutely. And the Fountain of Knowledge, or Fountain of Heroism is ours. Hero gains 1 HP per damage blocked next fight. That could be very, very useful. Gosh. I am definitely not up to taking down one of these level 3s yet, but the Chimera certainly is. Thank goodness it doesn't level up when it does. Let's go ahead and escape a little bit further and into the jaws of a blood-starved bat, which hopefully Huntsman will be able to dispatch rather nicely. There's an extra heart that we always know and love. And let's hit him hard with a Flame Blast. This lunge is gonna hurt next turn. But we've got some physical damage of our own that's also unblockable, so why not? I agree, Huntsman. Good call. Oh, this is bad. That thrash is gonna hurt next turn. Shit. Okay, we need to be able to block some of that. Let's give us as much of a chance as possible. Fuck me. Fuck me. Okay, here we go. We're gonna block one of these, and it heals us because of that Fountain of Heroism. And so now we actually have the ability to blam! Kill that blood-starved bat before it had the chance to even come close. You wanna suck something? Suck these nuts. Good job, Huntsman. So what do you choose, sir? The Skull Cap, which has Repel and Counter. The Pigeon's Nest, which has Rekindle, and then the Wooden Board, which has straight up Repel. So what shall you choose, my friend? I believe the choice is rather obvious. It will be the level 2 loot, which, interestingly enough, means that we don't have to fight monsters that are as hard this round. If you keep getting level 2 loots from level 1 monsters, then what would be the point of fighting a level 3 creature? Because there's no such thing as level 4 loot. Interesting. Huntsman wants the Skull Cap. The right choice to make. And so the Chimera now eats that worm. And we're going to run even faster. I'm thinking we should go ahead and take on another spider. Especially considering that we've had some pretty good lucks with these level 2 loots being just so much substantially better than the other stuff that it's almost a waste to not take it. We're gonna let him hit us full force with that acid spit because I have faith that we're gonna be able to pull this out. Which hopefully won't be too misguided. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. Speaking of misguided faith, the spider bite comes in. We can block one of those and store up a physical damage here. Okay. Ooh, hello, Steelhead Arrow. That's gonna be nice. And so now that enemy has been defeated. Wait. Say what? Yeah, I was very, very lucky there. Huntsman, is everything okay? Everything okay? When somebody says their mom is dead, people tend to think that everything's not okay. Oh. 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 Whew. Whew. I mean, now I feel like an asshole for being relieved, but at least it wasn't just now. So, Huntsman, you have another choice. We have the parrot here, which gives you spikes, rekindle, and bash. Sorry, just kind of completely derailed all my stuff there. The wooden board, which gives you brace, which blocks all damage and also draws a card. Not bad, not bad at all. And then the straitjacket, which will give you +1 health. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the choice is, again, once again, completely obvious. Especially considering that we might stand a decent chance at blocking stuff with that skull cap that we just took. So, what shall it be, Huntsman? Yep, I figured as much. Everybody loves a good quality shoulder burb. So what shall we do, for our next move? Let's go around the corner here, and we're gonna put a spider in his way. Stupid, stupid, stupid chimera, get a spider in your way. And we're gonna go and take this loot to kind of, bolster the roster a little bit. We gotta make some damn money. Are you kidding me? We're so broke right now, we couldn't even afford to pay attention. And I'm gonna post up an owlbear here to stop him, and one more leggy spider in our way, just to get one more level 2 loot in our hand. Why the fuck not? Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And we're gonna go ahead and block all this spider bite damage and deal 1 spike. That's literally like my favorite thing in this entire game, is being able to deal spike damage. It's the best. And in comes the spook. We're gonna block that magic damage and store 1 physical of our own, deal 1 spike of our own, and in comes a 3 physical damage that is quick, unblockable, and instant killing. Oh, I love it. Fuck you, spider. Get in the ground. So, we have here another choice. The skull cap, which will give us 2 gold immediately. Since we can't sell any loot, that's actually probably one of our better choices here. The straitjacket, which would replace your jacket that you have, and then the spyglass, which would replace your parrot with a trait that you already have. So, skull cap? I'm thinking skull cap. Hello, Tina Time. Look at her, she's so sweet. Oh, yes, she's a sweetie. The internet loves you. Yes, they do. And I love you too. She's got such beautiful coloration on her ears and stuff. I hope that kind of keeps coming in as she gets older. Because she really is a sweet girl. She licked me. Okay, down you go. I know you want attention. I know you want attention, but so does the chat, and I must give the chat more attention. I'm gonna say the cat is 3-4 months old now, give or take. She's getting a little older. Definitely not even close to full size yet. Although I don't really know how full of size she's going to be, you know? Sorry, I didn't see the skull cap there until I looked up. I was playing with the cat. I wish I had a better excuse. I don't. So do we challenge ourselves? Okay, you know what, Huntsman? I'm gonna let you have a choice here. Do we challenge ourselves with a dire scorpion and get a choice at some really, really good loots here? Or do we go with the plague rat and choose our level 2? That, you know, that will hopefully be something decent and something we don't already have. What do you choose, Huntsman? I guarantee you that all of the loots we get from the Dire Scorpion will be good. I can't give you that guarantee with the Plague Rat, but I can almost guarantee you that you'll come out of that fight alive. Aw, Kisty, thank you so much. The chat demands more kitten. Okay, we'll make sure that happens. We'll have to make sure the kitten comes back. Okay, you got it. Feed the rat to the chimera. We'll put the scorpion in front of us, inside of this corridor. And we'll move on. Okay, Huntsman. Hopefully it won't be your funeral, but if he does, we've got a nice gravestone for you. Dire Scorpion comes out with some neurotoxin that we're going to be able to block, meaning we're not discarding any cards today, my friend. In fact, we're dealing a spike damage. I'm going to go ahead and deal Mind Strike here. Ah, that Bulwark blocks our fucking damage, unfortunately. Ugh, that's not good, which means we didn't make him discard a card. Or we didn't. Yes, we did. We drew a card. Never mind. I'm dumb. But we can't. We can go ahead and camouflage it up here. Only take 2 this turn. Aha. Deal 2 thanks to our now stored up 1. And then an additional thanks to our spike damage. And suddenly this is looking a lot better for us. Let's go ahead and throw out that lovely flame arrow, which we've seen assassinate so many enemies. And this Dire Scorpion is 1 added to the pile. Yay, Huntsman! I'm so fucking proud of you right now, man. Good job. Good choices. And so we have here the padded vest, which will replace your fire blast with brace and focus. Now, focus will give you +1 magic damage, heal a heart, and draw a card. And brace blocks all damage, period, all damage. And you draw a card, okay? The Cursed Bow gives you decay, which, well, we don't really want. Taking 2 damage, more than 2 damage in a turn causes 1 extra damage. That's bad. But it would give you ranged, which you already have. So we almost don't need that bow. As good as those attacks are, that decay though. And then the Spiked Shield, which would replace Rekindle and Bash with that brace, and then Slice and Dice. Now here's the thing, if you remember, that Chimera has a lot of unblockable damage, okay? So, that dice right there would actually be really handy, because then our attacks would not only be quick against it, but that +1 versus unblockable damage means that it would deal an extra +1 attack. It's not a bad choice there. It would replace your parrot, unfortunately. But of the 2 choices, would you rather lose Fire Blast or Rekindle and Bash? I mean, that is a tough choice. I will absolutely give it to you there. That is a really tough choice. And as we know, the choices are yours, and yours alone. Good luck. Good luck, Keaton. Good luck, my friends. From the Keaton. Will you rest on my shoulder? Potentially, she will rest on my shoulder. Oh, and she play with hands. Oh, so cute. Hello. So what shall you choose, my friend? I believe in your ability to make good choices, Huntsman. Team time. And yeah, that's true. You will keep the spikes from the parrot, which is one of the best qualities about it. So, I don't know. It's not bad. Hopefully when she gets a little bit older and a little bit bigger, she'll be able to sit there all by her lonesome. But as of right now, I kind of have to hold her there, and that's not really conducive to what we have to do here. So, Huntsman, the kitten is a breed called a ragdoll. They are kind of bred to be very docile, very house catty. So much so that she, like, can't go outside at all. Unable to go outside. If anything were to try and attack her, she would instantly fall over in a loving embrace instead of defending herself, even in this kitten stage. So, yeah. Kind of got to be a little bit careful with her. But, you know, she's also one of those that's bred to not be very sheddy. She's part Himalayan and part Siamese is where the breed comes from. But then they kind of get refined into this form. And you notice it doesn't have that Himalayan smooshed face either. But it doesn't have the straight black and tan coloring of a Siamese. So it's a little bit of both. She's got almost tortoiseshell ears, and then smoky cuffs around her feet, her front feet anyway, and her tail. And then a nice little ridge going up her back as well. Just the most adorable kitten. Most adorable kitten. Look at that thing. Look at that thing right there. So cute. And so we're gonna face down another man-eating plant, which hopefully we'll be able to deal with a little bit better than we did last time. Starting out with some spider bites coming our way. Hi, cat. Welcome to the lap. I think we'll counter her spider bite with a flame arrow attack. Excellent. Acid spit. Son of a bitch. If only God, now I need that brace. This is when we need brace for stuff like acid spit. We'll go, look, if we're gonna take 3, we might as well deal 2 back so that way it still stays an even fight. The venomous bite's gonna come in. We're gonna go ahead and deal our damage first. And then take 2. Ow. Oh, that stupidity though. That stupidity though. That stupidity though might be exactly what we needed. Oh, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. This is amazing. Let's go ahead and use that dice for 2 fucking quick damage. And that plant goes down. And our choices, my friends, are the feathered cap, which will, which will replace your counter and brace with rekindle and restore. Not too shabby, but I don't know. The tattered mail, which will replace your shimmering cloak with shield wall, which will block all physical damage and give you +2 to your next physical damage and +1 heart. But you'll lose Fire Blast and Mind Strike. And then the Mail Coif, which will replace your headgear, and you'll lose Counter and Brace, but you'll gain 2 health. Tough choices, especially considering that you can no longer just take the gold. And unfortunately, they didn't give you a damn weapon either. Like, where are the weapons in this freaking dungeon? I need a weapon. Has there been a recall on all the weapons in our arsenal? I mean, of all the things to lose, you do not want to lose Brace. Brace is a bad one to lose. I'm thinking that the Tattered Mail might give you just enough of an advantage to help. So I don't know. Huntsman, what do you choose, my friend? I'm going to leave it up to you. Because there is a level 3 loot on the table, and I could totally see you wanting to do that. But, as we say, the choices are yours and yours alone. Good luck. I believe in you. I believe in the power of your choices. I know, Huntsman. It's a big internal debate, dude. You're sitting there like, Here, I'll give you the choices again. Feathered cap, tattered mail, mail coif. Feathered hat, tattered mail, mail coif. Really, Huntsman? Really? Really, really? After all that? Really, really? Okay. Good luck. He wants the feathered cap, so we'll give him the feathered cap. That's fine. We're not facing down the chimera yet, so we're good. We're good here. We can go ahead and lay down another corridor and put a hungry gnoll in the chimera's way, and end our turn. Yeah, that's exactly right, Kisty. far be it from me to tell you how to play this game, because everybody has fun in their own way. If this is how you see your character wanting to be, we're gonna have fun doing it, goddammit, and we're gonna win. We're gonna win together. Okay, Huntsman? Let's take on this Knoll, because I want to get you a weapon. Before we take on that Chimera, I want to get you a goddamn weapon. That pummel's gonna hurt though. So let's go ahead and get a little bit of restore action here to heal back some of that damage that we just fucking took. The beat's gonna come in, and not wanting to miss it, we'll hit him with a fire blast of our own. Let's hit him with a physical attack that deals 1. Fuck it. And we discarded our block. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. We're gonna hit with our 2 flame arrow, because guess what, folks? Thanks to our wonderful little trait, ooh. Nah, fuck it. There's no point in messing about. Aw, Queen, thank you so much. May the odds be ever in your favor. I love it. Oh, and you just reminded me that Game of Thrones isn't gonna be coming back till next summer. It's only gonna have 7 episodes. No! Valar Morghulis. Okay, so, Huntsman, you have another choice, my friend. We have another spiky shield, which you can take for 3 gold. We have the glyph, which will replace your shield, and you'll lose all of those traits. I'm thinking the glyph is a bad idea. And then the corset, which will replace your shimmering cloak, but give you refresh and counter. Refresh is not a bad skill to have. Refresh is, oh yeah, that's right. That is the Hunger Games, isn't it? Well, whatever. It'll be okay. So. They're both board games. You know what, Queen? That is one series that I kind of skipped over. And I heard that the books were actually pretty good. Like, by comparison to the movies, which I heard got Hollywooded the crap out of, the books were pretty decent. And that doesn't surprise me. I mean, like, I'm one of those weird people that I enjoy. I just knocked over my phone. I enjoyed the Twilight books. I did. I'm not willing to deny that. Like, I thought they were pretty damn good. And so, when I kind of went to watch the first movie after it came out in theaters and heard the dismal reviews, I was so disappointed. So, I don't know. I mean, I might give them a shot at some point. And the movies do have some really good actors in them. Like, some of my favorite people are in those movies. So, maybe it would be worth it at some point. Weasel says movie 1 was pretty good, and I'm willing to believe it. Let's see here. We do not want to fight another dire scorpion. I'm thinking another man-eating plant might be a good idea. But whatever we fight, it's damn sure not going to be a Knoll. Fuck those things. Fuck anything that has fury. Fury sucks. Unless we have fury. And also like 20 health. Oh, nice. So let's go ahead and hit hard with a restore right here in the beginning. And we will start with 11 hearts. Looks like we might need it too, because that acid spit's gonna take away 3 of those, including the 2 we just got. Yeah. No repels there. We have to use the stupidity, because I'm not going to use this repel against something that I can't block. And I don't want to use refresh when we're below 6 hearts. So I think we just kind of have to take it there. And do I want to use the more damage that'll waste a block? Or do I want to use the straight 1 damage? Yeah, fuck it. More is better, right? More damage is better damage. Ooh, sweet action. Let's go ahead and deal these 2 here, which will kill that man-eating plant before it has a chance to spit all over our face, neck, and chest. Nobody likes getting messy in this area. Okay, guys, if you're gonna do something like that, do it somewhere else. So what do we choose this time, Huntsman? We have the Scale Mail, which will replace your refresh with +2 fucking hearts. Now refresh is really good in a pinch. Refresh is really, really, really great in a pinch. Okay? With that +2 hearts, though, especially considering all the healing that you have already, we started this battle with +2 hearts. So that would have meant we would have had 14 health to start with, and would never have had to worry for a second about anything. And then there's this corset, which we'll get for we'll get 2 gold for if you choose that one. And then the glyph, which will replace, unfortunately, your shield with all of those things. So, do you want the scale mail, or do you want the gold? The choices are yours, and yours alone. Good luck. And I'm also out of beverage. We need to finish this hour soon so that I can get more bev. Huntsman wants the gold. God, I really want to get you a damn weapon. Like, we're pretty decently strong now, but that's the only reason why we haven't tried to kill it yet, is because I really want to get you a weapon. Okay, you know what? Can't be killed unless it's on 1 heart. Fuck, that night owl trait would be helpful, but we can't surround it. So we're gonna try another man-eating plant. And let's see what happens here. Spider bites come along. We can go ahead and block that shit. Deal 1 spike damage to start with. And that feels pretty damn good. Acid spit. We're going to block 1 of those. Don't mind if I do. Because that means this attack's going to do 2 instead of 1. And he's got a stupidity, which means we can go ahead and hit hard. Awesome. That flame arrow, though. That fucking flame arrow, though. We'll block 1 of those. And store up a physical here, which we're totally going to use to win this fight. Awesome. Fuck yeah, Huntsman. That's what I'm talking about. And we got the wooden shield here, which would replace your spiky shield with some stuff that we may not want here. The fez, which will replace your feather cap with wise, mind strike, and focus. Not bad. Every doctor needs a fez. And then we have the anchor here, which would finally be your first weapon. 2 physical unblockable damage, and then bash. 1 physical damage, and 1 block. So what shall you choose, my friend? Huntsman, I shall leave it to you. You shall find yourself attached to the anchor if you pick it. But, thank you very much for the fez. And the wooden shield is, of course, better than nothing. Huntsman wants the anchor, and that means he has a full contingent. So, I'm gonna let you decide, Huntsman. Do we keep trying for more stuff? Or do we go fight the Chimera? I'm going to build out this tunnel here. And I'm going to wait. What do you choose? Do we keep on going forward? Trying to get more and more equipment? And gaining more and more gold in the process? Or do we try and take down this Chimera? Now you have 9 hearts at your disposal once we actually get in the battle. And so does it, but it also has Fury, which means that all of its physical attacks will deal +1 damage if it's at half health or more. Hi, XZX, welcome. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. What shall you choose, my friend? Okay, he wants to get this over with. And I can't say that I blame you. It's been long enough getting this full fucking set of gear. Come on, gold. Give me some gold. I'd really love some gold, but I doubt it's gonna do the thing. This ranger has come out of some very interesting scrapes before, so I am really curious about how this is gonna work for us. We're at even health here. We can rekindle back 1 of these damages that's gonna deal to us straight away, keeping it nice and even. And we're gonna go ahead and use a slice attack. Fuck you. I probably should have used that magic damage. Hey, whatever. We're gonna block 1 here. Oh, shit. And we're gonna block this thrash, which means it deals 1 damage to itself, and our spikes deal 1 too. But now that means that Fury is activated, and that's not good. Because now that he has Fury, all of his physical damage does 1 more. I'm gonna go with Restore, because I'm thinking that healing back some of this damage that we're about to take is a good idea. He's got a bite coming our way, but that's fine because we can hit him back for 2 as well. Bam, bam. And on top of all that, guess what I have saved up, my friends? A nice wonderful piercing attack, which will deal more than enough damage to kill that chimera, more than enough to fucking win this dungeon for us, and more than enough to make Huntsman victorious. Thank you, my friend, for some amazing choices. This scar is now at its final stage, and Punch Drunk gives us starting with Stupidity 1. But Stupidity 1, oh wow, wait, what? Stupidity cards now have a plus block 1 any. That's pretty goddamn good. Huntsman, that's a great bonus. So you start with Stupidity 1, but any Stupidity card that you get has an automatic block attached to it. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. And we unlocked a new dungeon. Oh shit. The Dragon's Hoard. I'm curious as to what kind of good stuff will be inside of there. Maybe it'll be a pile of gold. Oh boy, you know me, I do love me some of that gold. Oh, doggy. And we'll find out exactly what it is after this break. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We are here on Tuesday for more Guild of Dungeoneering. You're watching us on twitch.tv/TimLeftwich. My name is Tim Leftwich. If you would like to contribute, please go to the link down below. That keeps the lights on here and keeps us doing the magic stuff that we do. Then we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. Bye.